I coordinate Middle Eastern Studies program at UALR. The program has been in existence actually for a long time, but became formalized only last year when UALR created a minor in Middle Eastern Studies. We give scholarships to students interested in Middle Eastern Studies, grants to go and study abroad or to do things Middle Eastern, up to $3,000 grants for students. They are distributed every year on a competitive basis. There's, again, dedicated minor, a group of faculty specializing in the Middle East. I teach classes on terrorism and politics of the Middle East. We provide opportunity for students interested in those issues. We teach Arabic on campus, and it's a free class. Anybody, people who are not UALR students can take the class, and it's for free. And then we have a bunch of events, lectures, seminars, cultural events about the Middle East. So it's a whole range of things Middle Eastern going on campus. No other school in the state really offers as much funding and opportunity with respect to the Middle East. There's a larger program in Middle Eastern Studies in Fayetteville, but we actually give more to students in terms of what they do. So students interested in being supported. Our program, in many ways is the place to be. After 9/11, there was natural interest in terrorism. I was teaching at another institution, and I spent the summer designing the class. And what I always do in my classes is to include the practical element, hands-on. And that was a little bit challenging with a class on terrorism, but I came up with the idea, which was in some sense a new idea, to have fake, obviously, terrorism, counterterrorism exercise where students in the class will impersonate terrorists and plan a terrorist strike, and some other students will impersonate Homeland Security agents and try to, on paper obviously, stop the terrorists. The first time I taught the class, it was the most popular class on campus. I had to turn away hundreds of students actually who wanted to join the class, and the exercise was fantastic. And that was in the fall 2002. And ever since, I probably taught 30 sections of the class here at UALR, and then before at Millikan University in Illinois, and always had a fantastic exercise with the class and with the exercise. And the class obviously talks about several issues: 9/11, terrorism in general, American foreign policy, Iraq, Afghanistan, all of those things together. And that there is the terrorism, counterterrorism exercise. Different students take the class for different reasons. Many students take it out of general interest. And what I want to accomplish for them is to understand the war on terror and what hit us on 9/11 and the decisions they should be making as American citizens about the policies that this country should be pursuing towards terrorism and the Middle East and so on and so forth. So I'm aiming for the broadest possible understanding on a sophisticated level of what's going on and what should we be doing as a nation, and how other people see us in the world, and so on and so forth. So that's one goal. There's also a contingent of students who have a professional interest in terrorism, and those people want to work for CIA, FBI, Homeland Security, and so on and so forth. And the counterterrorism exercise especially is aimed at them, because there you get into the tactics of terrorism and counterterrorism. You get into very technical, institutional, technological issues involved in terrorism. Now, obviously, it's a great stimulant for other students who are there out of general interest, but especially for those who are kind of professionally bound, it's a fantastic exercise, I think. So the class is very broadly designed, broadly based, and can appeal to any number of people with any number of interests. Doctors, I had some, actually UAMS doctors in class, and one of them happened to be an expert on epidemic diseases, and she was the best addition to the class because we talked about biological terrorism. Each time we have a different dynamics, different group of students. We simulate different terrorist groups, so not necessarily Al-Qaeda, but right-wing domestic, white supremacist terrorist groups, what have you. And it's my favorite class, and it seems like for students too.